Alright, so what's up everybody? Welcome back to J&L Garage. Today is a very, very exciting day. As you can see behind me, I got the wheels and the tire. I think you guys should be able to see. Tires are in the bed. I got two wheels here and two wheels behind the tires. I'm about 30 minutes from CTU in Opelika, Alabama to get these things mounted up today. And so that's our plan today, is once we get these once we get them mounted and balanced, I'm heading back to home, and we're gonna get these things mounted up at the shop, and we're also putting the wheel lights on. So definitely stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a very, very exciting video. All right, you guys, out here at CTU, just dropped the wheels and tires off. I'm staying here actually, but I gotta come out here and get my power edge real quick. So pretty much they're just fixing to get them mounted and balanced. Apparently their tire guy is busy at the moment, but we're here. There's this nasty ass power stroke over here with some forces. So yeah, we're fixing to get this thing knocked out, and I'll let you guys know what it looks like. Alright, still at CTU to show you guys this super fucking tall razor. Fuels on there. It's got the tractor knobs. Jesus Christ. And it's huge. It's huge. Right? Like it's real big, right? I'm 5'10", you guys. I'm 5'10". It has got a blowed out axle or something serious. Grease everywhere. This thing's bad. I mean, you're bound and determined to break stuff with this. It's got the knuckle lift as well to give you that extra clearance right there at the tires where it likes to get hung at. Sound system. This thing is super sick. And there's the stroke, and they actually have another power stroke in there, but they asked me not to film inside, so. But they've got a two-tone blue and like the tan color at the bottom of that power stroke inside there, and it's super nasty too. I think it's on 5 or 6 inches with like 20 by 10 fuels. But they said it's probably going to be a minute before they're able to get to my wheels. So I haven't ate lunch yet, and it's about 3 o'clock, I believe. So I was gonna head to Checkers or something and grab me something to eat while I'm up here, and then we'll head back by here, and I think we're just gonna chill in the customer lounge until it gets done. So definitely stay tuned, because these things are going to look awesome on this thing. Alright, you guys, made it home. I did not film in CTU's parking lot because they were being kind of iffy about the whole filming thing, but I just made it home with these things, and they look awesome. They're so huge compared to the 17s on this truck right now, and I think I got a little smear on my camera, but it'll be okay. These are 22 by 12s, fully directional tires, directional wheels. They're directional on left and right. They're gonna look sick. Got my LED Concepts box set up right there. I'm fixing to roll down to the shop right now and get these things put on. First things first though, I'm probably gonna start on the front. I don't know, I may start on the back. I feel like the back's gonna be a little bit easier, but I don't know yet. I gotta put the wheel lights on first, obviously. So I gotta run those through the test first, make sure all of them work before I put them on the truck, or LED Concepts won't refund me. But that's pretty much the plan right now. Fixing to pull into the shop, get everything moved out of the way, make sure that I'm going to be able to fit out once I fit in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So we are back in the garage down here. We're actually in Yoda's shop, and JP decided to show up.
Yeah.
And me and Yoda went ahead and put on one wheel light.
Waiting on me.
Yeah.
Being slow, having to do stuff I have to do.
And Yoda had to leave, but he doesn't like being filmed. He doesn't like being in the videos.
Yeah.
So that's why I haven't filmed any of this. But all this is a real simple process. Not only that, but I can show you guys that on the other side. But this one works. But I really don't. Should I show them now or should I wait?
I just wait and get them all full showing.
We'll wait until we get all 4 of them wired up.
It's basically the same concept with all of them.
And I just have an inline fuse to the battery here. The Bluetooth box, it doesn't really use any power, so you can literally wire it up to your battery, so that way if you just have to run into a store or something like that and you shut your truck off, you can leave your lights on. And we got the first wheel set up back there. All I have to do is snatch this caliper back off, set it up, put the rotor back on, then put the caliper back on, then put the light back on. And these lights are magnificent. I thought I'd kind of fucked up to start with because they weren't as bright as I wanted them to be, but
then he just had
I just had to fiddle with it. I just had to fiddle with it.
But the main reason of the caliper being on is so you can get a direct measurement on your
stuff. Yeah, I forgot to say that.
Because your caliper gets really hot and you don't want this rubbing up against this and then getting your light hot and then melting your light.
You want this gap right here, if I can get the camera to focus here.
You ain't gotta have the same type of gaps we've got.
See that gap there?
You can just put you a little gap on it to make sure that it stays off of the caliper.
And I mean, every truck's gonna be different too.
Yeah.
So, and not only that, but okay. So the reason I had to take my rotor off as well is because my brake dust cover and my rotor is literally the exact same size. So like, the brake dust cover doesn't stick up above the rotor at all, and I didn't want to self tap this way. That'd be stupid. My self-tappers would just be grinding up against the back of my rotor, and we don't want that. But I've got my brackets pre-mounted, and the way you do this top side here is you just use, if I can find the screw, here it is.
Yeah.
You just use a tiny screw with a locking nut, so that way you can dismount this to take the caliper off.
Come with the lights.
Yeah. Wait, you talking about this?
Bolts.
Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, all this comes in a bag. Now this whole kit came from LED Concepts. All this over here, everything came from LED Concepts.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty simple thing. It's just a little bit tedious as far as mounting these brackets in the right areas.
Yeah, it's just mainly time consuming.
I'm fixing to snatch this light back off, put the rotor on, put the caliper back on, then mount the lights back up, and it's gonna be time to round the first wheel.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see the width difference.
Yeah, because I mainly come because I want to see the wheels on, but these lights are gonna help out pretty good too.
They're pretty
They're
nice.
gonna look pretty clean on the truck. And
it's nice.
I know Landon's been waiting for a while, and this isn't my truck, but I've been waiting for a while to see what these.
I think everybody has.
Yeah, really
my girlfriend has been waiting for a long time.
It really has. I mean, and I don't know. There's no words to explain it.
My girlfriend bought me these, by the way, for Christmas. That's why she's been waiting. I mean, she also wants to see the wheels too, but she wants to see what she paid for on the truck more than anything.
Yeah.
So I'm fixing to go ahead and snatch all this off, and we'll bring the camera back in whenever we get ready to mount the wheel up. Alright, you guys, so as you can see, one wheel and tires on. It hasn't been too long, but we've been kind of talking and bullshitting for a lot. And I mean, we do that. We do that every video.
That's true. And we was checking stuff to make sure we wasn't scrubbing.
Yeah, we was checking scrubbing stuff, but I'll crank it up and show you guys sometime or another when I got some better light. But for the most part, it scrubs literally right here at this corner. It barely nicks it. And this is actually an aftermarket spoiler here. This is not what came stock.
Which I can see in another video.
Yeah, one of the very early videos of this truck. And it actually has like a little lip that extends that way up under it here. Which I don't think I'm going to have enough light. Yeah, okay, so you can kind of see it. Right here it starts jutting out, right? It's straight and then it juts out. So I'm just going to trim in a straight line along that little jut and then the way this is swooped, I'm going to swoop it up here as well. So that way it all ties in and kind of looks the same. And so I might not do that right now because I really need to get all these wheels and tires on tonight. But it looks good. Headlights are coming in Wednesday, guys. Don't tear me up too bad in the comments about that, but this is a huge difference. From 17s to 22s, you got your 17s in the back to 22s and 33s in the front. It's a huge difference. Absolutely huge. And they're not stretched. We're not looking like, you know, a stretched asshole here. It's perfectly aligned with the wheel.
Yeah, these are 1250s on 12-inch wide wheels.
So it's perfect. It's perfect.
For each other.
And it just looks so damn good to me with that -51 offset. But okay, so now I have got to show you guys how to put the wheel ring on, which is real easy. I'm going to show you guys how to do one. I'm going to do one on the front and one on the back. We'll probably just do the passenger side for that one. And then so that way you guys know if you have, you'll get a general idea of it at least for any truck. So this is stock. And this is not. So ready to get tow mirrors back. Jesus Christ. I need the width at the top now. I've got the width at the bottom. I need my width back at the top because I had width at the top before.
Yeah.
But that was a long story. So we're going to get to doing this next front one. And I'm going to show you guys how to do the entire light install on this side. And we'll try to make it quick. Just kind of show you guys what we do. Shut it off and everything. But it should be really quick. And you guys know how to put wheels and tires on. So I'm not filming that part. I'm just going to show you guys before and afters. And we'll show you guys the wheel lights at the end. Because I really want all 4 of them on. And it's dark outside. So that's going to work out perfect. So we're fixing to go ahead and get the front jacked up. Get the stock wheel and tire off. And start showing you guys how to put this wheel light on. Stay tuned. So on the passenger side now. First things first you want to do, just take the caliper off. Take the entire caliper assembly off is what I'm saying. There should be 2 bolts mounting this bracket here that actually mounts the caliper. On the back side of almost any truck there should be at least 2. You just take those 2 out. Sit your caliper up in a safe place where it won't fall and break your brake lines. I set mine right up there. And then take your rotor off, sit it to the side, then mount your caliper back tight. Because you're wanting to fit the wheel rings around the caliper. The rotor's not necessarily the problem as long as you get a big enough wheel ring. You want to get a big enough wheel ring to go around the caliper. And so you want to put the caliper back up there so you can mock up where to mount this thing and where to mount your brackets at. And so pretty much just start with the top one. It's the easiest one, and not only that, but it'll help hold the entire thing up. And all you do is self-tap through the dust shield into your bracket. Now, to make sure that the bracket is tight up against the dust shield, what I first done is take the screw and run it through the dust shield by itself. Once you run it all the way down, spin it some more and it'll actually strip the threads out that it made in the dust shield. So once you do that, then it's actually tightening itself to the bracket behind it. And so that way your wheel lights are on tight and all that. So I'm fixing to get to mocking this thing up. I'll show you guys kind of like easy placement. It's just 3 brackets on each one. Just try and space them out evenly as best you can. Sometimes you don't have room to make them completely even, so you have to lean one to one side or the other. As light as these things are, you don't have to worry about it. So I'm fixing to get started on that now, and I'll let you guys see where I have my brackets mounted. Alright you guys, so I'm starting on the back now. Already had the rotor pulled off. I pretty much explained to you guys the process on the whole front side. This install is really simple. Like I said, you just got to take your time with it. You got to get everything lined up right. So I'm just to just go ahead and throw these back ones on pretty swiftly. They're really easy, super easy compared to the front, because you don't have that whole front knuckle that you have to bother with, so you can pretty much just spread them out however you want and mount them. And so that is pretty much going to sum it up on this install video, you guys. Be sure to please leave a like and subscribe. JP has already left because he has work in the morning. Both of us working hard, trying our best to make sure we keep content out for you guys for sure. And this is a really big one for REBA here, and I am super happy. Which I'm kind of tired right now, so if I don't seem as excited as I was before, that's why. But because we just was wrestling trying to get this rotor off, it was rusted onto the studs. Or, well, it wasn't really rust. I think it was more mud than anything. But that pretty much sums it up for this video, guys. I hope you guys like the way the wheels look. Probably not going to give you guys a real good outside shot in the daylight until I get all of them on and get it out in the daylight. I really want to get the headlights in before I really want to do a music video. I tried to hook up with some professional video maker to try and get this done, but I really don't have anyone in this area that does, you know, car videos and stuff. So probably gonna make it by myself again, like our first music video was with me and JP of REBA and the first S10 Selena. But yeah, that pretty much sums it up, you guys. Make sure when you're doing this install, always have jack stands. Don't ever leave it to where there's a fault to where this can potentially fall on you. But that's pretty much it. Safety first. Thank you guys for tuning back in on J No Garage. Hope you have a good one, and as always, see you next time.